doesn't matter, does it?
Well, at least we got a couple
but
hours.
it's only like 600 meters, so we should have at least an hour of bottom time.
Some of that is dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Go down for dinner. We can leave them. We'll leave them up here.
Take a half-hour dinner.
Well, that means basically like we leave bottom and they can be blue water for our dinner watch.
That's right. That's right. We just leave them in here.
Show up on deck.
Yeah.
Did you zero your wrap yet?
No, I did not.
How far did we get in introductions?
2 people.
Oh, okay, well. And Georgia, Matoris. I like stargazing and
Long walks on
long
the beach.
walks on the beach. Still have that second T-shirt. I'm here as a scientist.
And you live here.
I do. Not in the van, but I live in American Samoa. And yeah, that's me.
Well, I'm Mary Nichols.
Hi, Mary.
I am video engineer on this watch. I've been on the boat a very long time, and this is my last leg ever. I'm retiring at the end of this leg.
Is that official?
I don't believe it.
Ed says no.
Nobody believes me, but
Wow, so this could be your second to last dive ever, Mary.
I know. I took a picture of the sunset tonight. It's like, oh my gosh, my last.
We'll see you not next season, but the season after.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm putting money on.
After I go crazy next year.
Yep.
What's going on? Oh no.
You'd be like, oh, this is a
betting?
terrible
It's just a
mistake.
weird reflection on that bucket.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm Wendy. I'm the Argus pilot. Just finished my master's at URI. I don't know.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
Michael, Herc pilot. I've been on now for almost a couple of months. I'm getting on. I'll get off for a couple of weeks. And then back for more later this season.
Are you going all the way to Newfoundland, or are you going to stay out
I
there?
am. I'm going to just go long enough to turn around, get a shower at the house, and come back.
Mow the lawn.
Sleep in my real bed, and then come back.
Good for you. Just check your drawer is still there.
That's right.
The drawer, yeah.
I'm Miles, the Goatfish navigational engineer for 48.
Yeah.
I've been here
Welcome
too
to the
long.
people that are
He's
on
got
our
a fan
site
club.
for the first time. It's great to have you with us. So this was the team for the 48 watch.
We've had highs, we've had lows.
So we have a question about, is Rose Atoll a volcanic summit? Not, right? This is not a summit. How would you describe the place where we're going, Georgia?
It's an atoll.
Great.
So there's only 2 atolls within American Samoa. So this one, Rose Atoll, and then actually Swains, where we were at the very beginning. And this one is co-shared. So U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service will have jurisdiction over the island, the lagoon, and to the crest. And then from the crest outwards is part of the National Marine Sanctuaries. And it's a very small island, and it's a wildlife refuge to a lot of different bird species. Green turtles come in and nest.
Oh.
And yeah, it's pretty interesting little island. There's also a small sand spit. And then the lagoon has been studied for There's some interesting coral pinnacle structures, and they've been studied for some of the giant clams. And we recently resurveyed that last year and found that there's been a loss in that population. So we have some ongoing projects to understand why. And it is a very unique place because most of the habitat on the reef, the shallow reef, is crustose coralline algae, which is pink. So that's also where the name Rose comes from.
Okay.
And we are diving one of the ridges.
That's cool. And is this like the, I was reading, is this the south?
Is this what?
The south of the islands?
No, northeast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were discouraged from, I think, the south because there were some World War II remains.
Okay.
So they discouraged us from going in that area. Apparently 97% of American Samoa's seabird population resides on Rose Atoll.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And
That's
12
cool.
bird species are federally protected. Well, there you go. We had a beautiful sunset tour as we came in. It was very nice.
Yeah, I missed it today.
It's pretty nice.
I don't think we have any special requests for samples in this area, do we? Beyond the normal?
No, nothing in particular. So just the standard rocks and some biological samples
What are you
as
in the
well.
mood for?
We have a question about what kind of remains. Things that could be dangerous, or what kind of things?
Potentially. Well, they just advised us to stay away. And there's also a shipwreck as well, so we're just staying away from that area. Actually, the shipwreck's very interesting. It was a fishing vessel that hit the reef, and then they removed most of it. And we are going back maybe next year or the following year to try and remove any that's left. So, yeah, it caused some issues there with overgrowth of cyanobacteria. So pretty dramatic photos where you have all the pink and then suddenly areas of black. So it's recovered really well since they did the removal effort. And I think we're planning to head back in the next couple of years to remove anything else that's left, as well as study that giant clam population.
Okay.
Lots of blue.
And we are going deep until
Well, that's a long safe fauna for a while.
1,000 meters.
Yes, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to get as shallow as possible so we can see what it's like when there's some light coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for the people that is the first time following us in channel 1, you're gonna see what our ROV Hercules is showing in the main camera. In channel 2, you're seeing what our ROV Argus shows on its main camera, and in the quad view, you will see those two and also part of the control van. You're gonna see to the left Wendy, the Argus pilot, and the center you'll see Mike, the Hercules pilot, and to the right you barely can see him, but that's the navigator Miles, and for the rest of the team we're hidden in the shadows.
Are we on science cam?
Yeah.
It'll stay in my closet.
Look at these fish.
No, I didn't see them.
A couple. They were. Yeah, there's a couple on screen. Hope maybe there'll be more.
Mm.
Did we get rid of the metal stick?
It's gone.
I'm surprised there aren't more fish on our descent.
Wait, you left the reamer up?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Let's
too
get
heavy.
back up there.
Executive decision.
We couldn't
It
ballast
had
for
gotten
it.
such heavy use over the cruise, we decided
Right.
to take it out for maintenance.
Give it a rest.
Needed a break. It's in the contract. There's so many down hours per production hour.
Those union rules.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, gotta give it a break.
That looked like a Tina 4.
Can you listen to music in the control van? We could, but we don't do that.
Fish and Argus. Bye. There it goes. All right.
We have a very interesting communication system where we can talk to each other when we need, and also a general channel where we can chat with you all so you can hear us. But there are several conversations that are happening that you cannot hear. So sometimes
That
we
fish
get
is going
overwhelmed.
faster than the robot.
I can't see the fish.
Yeah, the mount's there, right? That's more shallow.
Yeah, that's more deep. This is shoulder.
That the little one.
Okay, this is the shallowest part. Is it?
No.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying that that's shallower than this?
Nope.
No, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah. That's kind of unknown or
Mhm.
real cliffy.
Right. Yeah. Cliffy.
Sorry, Valeria. I keep interrupting you.
Don't worry. It's part of the job. Georgia, has this place been surveyed before or not really?
Yes, I believe Okeanos did one dive here.
And in the same spot though?
No, different spot.
Okay.
Different
cool.
spot, yeah.
Where is Okeanos right now? Anybody know?
I have no idea. Miles?
What's the question?
I was just wondering where Okeanos is now, if anybody knows.
Where the Okeanos is?
Yeah.
East Coast? Atlantic?
Just curious.
Snap me out of my own little world over here.
That's
I had a
'cause you're
good
sitting in
daydream
the
going
dark.
on.
Sitting over there in the dark.
Do you want to share that with the group, or?
Nope.
You want that up?
No, I'll take one of mine.
Oh, do you want the Roman camera up though?
Oh, yes, please. See if it
So
comes
right
back
now,
alive.
Okeanos is docked in Rhode Island. Just so you know, Mary.
I forgot to go look for that picture during the break.
Oh, yeah. It was the crab, right? That you wanted? Okay.
I do. I want a crab carrying an anemone.
Yes. Yes.
An anemone. Is it a anemone or an anemone?
Anne?
An anemone.
An anemone? Oh, that's a good question. An anemone.
I hope they post that on the Nautilus site. See what you can do.
Was that?
I said I hope they post that on the Nautilus site. You should see what you can do about that.
We already
Use
chose
your
a couple of photos from the dive. So
Just a
how
couple.
is an atoll formed? Do you
Well,
know how
yes.
do they form? Okay.
So there's atolls, fringing, and barrier reefs. 3 main reefs that Darwin described.
Mm-hmm.
So an atoll,
They
Let me
are
get
like
this
coral
right.
reef shaped and like as a ring shaped.
yeah,
Right.
ring-shaped reef that has a rim and it encircles a lagoon partially or completely.
Uh-huh.
So it's basically an extinct sea mountain volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't like
And then the lagoon forms over that.
Mm-hmm.
like the volcano is eroded over time,
Yes.
and then the coral builds up on the sides?
Right. And then you have a fringing reef and then a barrier reef.
Yeah.
So the Great Barrier Reef actually in theory is a fringing reef because it grows alongside the shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's a barrier reef?
When there's no... so barrier reef is when I think there's a lagoon. I mean, there's a lot of resources online too that show like models and stuff, and it describes it, how they all form and change over time. But this is all Darwin's theory.
So do we have to worry about animals attacking Argus or Hercules? Not really. They are
Sometimes they
very,
do,
they're very
but
big and loud and probably scare out animals.
And made of metal.
we had a whale come and check us out once. That was really cool. I think the video is still online.
Yeah, we did have a whale.
It was
a
huge.
more out of curiosity, right? It was
Right,
not attacking.
It wasn't. He was just checking it out. I guess seeing if it was snackable or not. But it sure was cool for us to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We hung around for probably 30 seconds or a minute, just checking us out.
Were you on that watch?
It was 3:45, and we were all on our way up here when it happened. So we were
Wow.
all standing here when it happened.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen the winch go slack on while paying out?
I think so. I think it does it both, but it's worse on the way up, I think.
Got maybe a little bit of bottom.
We are already at 850 meters.
Whoa.
How do we do that?
Yeah.
Your descent time is...
Oh yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
not
looking at
right.
that?
Yeah.
It's got 18. Still got 1800 in it.
Oh, 1800.
But our sub bottom
I only saw
is-
1,000. Makes a lot more sense.
says we're still 170 meters or so off bottom. So I don't think your estimate was quite right.
Wendy, I have no faith in you.
Georgia, we
Yes.
are descending the outside of the atoll, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The
It's not a
inside
very
of
hard return though.
yeah, the inside is maybe I think at maximum 20 meters, 15 meters deep inside the lagoon.
Oh, okay.
Is it landlocked?
No, there is one small channel, but this size ship could not get in there,
Okay.
and we're not going to try. If anyone from Fish and Wildlife Service is listening to us, we are not doing that.
We're not going to send the robots up that.
Nope.
I would prefer to stay afloat.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be important.
There are cameras too on the island, so they would know.
Who monitors the cameras?
There is a Rose Atoll manager who is based in American Samoa, and yeah, he works for U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. He's actually the only U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service staff member in American Samoa.
Getting Doppler returns here.
I do.
You're getting stuff in your sonar.
Good morning, Diana from England. And thanks for your comments. Yes, it's an anemone. Yes.
At least it's on the proper side.
Oh, Becca's got a song for us.
A what? Okay.
Yeah, I just heard it. It's pretty good.
I'm interested. Are you gonna sing?
No.
Why not?
I guess I got a private showing back here.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're dropping in on the side of this hill, so.
Yeah. No, they're going the right way.
Brennan got to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's steep.
Yeah. All right, you want to stop there, Wendy?
Yep. I'll stop.
Keep it going the wrong way just in case he's watching.
Get my auto heading on.
And we're going to be going on the southern heading. Is that right?
Yes, bearing will be 220.
Okay.
Ish.
You want me to come around to that?
Just wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on me.
You sure you don't want to sing before our dive, Becca? No?
I think I just got
Auto's enabled.
some evil eyes over here.
It's not even like a song, it's like a jingle, and I'm pretty sure the word is...
There were some arm movements as well. You love me really, Becca.
It's always tedious doing this without the down camera. I'm just going to have to shift over a bit before you'll be able to turn.
Okay.
So the maximum depth of the ROVs is for Argus 6,000 meters and for Hercules 4,000 meters. And we're limited by the length of the cable.
Look at that depth. Look at that.
That's pretty perfect. It's close.
You moved off a little bit and it
That's right,
dropped
yeah.
20
You
meters.
I just think I'll just drive over to you sensibly.
Yeah, Argus has been pulling back to the ship.
Yeah.
We have people from Saudi Arabia here. That's great. Welcome.
Who else is tuned in?
Okay, well, the US and the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, the Netherlands, Indonesia, Spain, and Denmark. Did I say Canada
Okay, you
also?
can face out on, what did you say, miles? 220, something like that?
Yeah, we're going to be heading
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
225.
225.
Yeah, for the people new to our channel, the Nautilus is always live streaming all the expeditions. The only one that it will not be live streamed is the next one, the following, and then we're back live streaming for all of you to explore with us.
Let me get out a little bit. All right, start coming down easy.
Oh, there's the seafloor.
Yeah. Good morning to you. On channel 2 you can see Hercules seen from Argus camera. So, hello Andrew. Discovering new species is not very common and not very easy, so we do sample the places and then take those samples to different US repositories for further analysis, and they can get compared and analyzed to see if they're actually new species or not. So it's not super terribly common to find new species.
Looks like everything's going in slow motion.
Yeah.
Oh,
And here we are. We have arrived.
yay.
Yeah.
We have half an hour to explore.
Yeah, and then we switch watches. Oh.
When you get to a comfortable spot, I'll need to white balance.
Yep.
We have a follower that has been watching us since 2016.
Wow.
That's so cool. Yeah, we have people that have been watching for years and years and years. That's so great. At this point, some of our followers even like help us identify
Can you see the arm with the bubble
species.
cam?
which is
Yeah, it's
pretty
great.
cool. Uh-huh.
Whoa, buddy.
And for the ones that are following us for the first time, this is
Okay,
one
zoom
of
in.
Hercules' arms.
Oh my god, come on. There you go.
Adjusting the camera and everything.
Okay, I'm going black.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, full wide.
Thank you.
I see that stow position. Yeah, thanks.
You've been following since Gorda Ridge, so this year. That's great. Several months of cool adventures.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's so different to anything that we've come across.
Is this all volcanic rock?
Ship's
Yeah,
holding.
right?
Yep.
Roger.
Argus may
That's
move
so
in
cool.
another 5 meters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the
Probably be
best way to
perfect for now.
describe this is.
Yeah.
There's a really cool view on Argus Cam.
Oh, this is so awesome. One of our viewers says that we have become the background. You have become the background to my life. Watching your live stream has improved my dreams. Oh,
Wow.
that is awesome.
Not much life though.
No.
Yeah, very, very dark. Mike, we have a question about if pressure affects the instruments and sensors on board of Hercules.
No, most of them are in their own little, we call them bottles or cans, but basically their own little cases where all their electronics are either oil compensated, so that oil in there will push out with equivalent pressure as the seawater, or they're in an atmospheric can where the can is built strong enough that it can withstand the pressure. And then if there are other sorts of instruments that we need to be sticking in, like probes and stuff like that, they either allow water to pass through them or they're solid.
Wait, there's a red thing to the right of the lasers at 3.
Yeah, it looks like a shrimp.
You want to check? No.
Yeah, we can take a look.
Zoom in, please, video.
Oh, that's a shrimp.
Shrimp.
Oh.
Another long-legged shrimp.
Yeah. Hello, cutie.
Daddy long legs.
He's moving. That's kind of cool.
I'm blowing them around a bit, I think.
Oh.
He's got a friend.
Oh, he's got a. Oh.
Those legs are way too long.
Oh. It's amazing how crustaceans are all over, right?
There's another one in that hole, in that
Oh, yeah?
little cave.
Dead coral too. Or mini extrusion of lava.
That's me.
Yeah.
You're out.
Hello, Bobby. So it's 2 years for you. That's so great.
There's something. Oh. Is there something moving? 3 o'clock? 3 p.m. if you will.
You sure it's PM?
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Maybe it's AM.
3 p.m.
Where is it now?
2 p.m. There's an eel, maybe. Yeah, straight.
Oh, I see it
yeah,
just above the
do you
lasers
see?
now.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Oh yeah, I
there
see
it
it.
is.
I can't even see the lasers.
Nope, I'm
Oh, there
still
they are.
blind to it.
Like what?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. There's an eel. Oh, the fish. The coughing fish.
Zoom in a little.
Another cusk eel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an eel. Yep. And is that a little coral over there? Or what? What
I
is
mean,
that?
hanging down
On
from the
the-
rock.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe at one point.
Maybe at one point it was
Looks
a
kind
coral.
of dead.
Oh.
Where is this eel going?
Another
Hiding.
shrimp.
Come out.
Hello, Jim. And to the left, there's another shrimp.
Yep. Crinoid.
Crinoid.
That's a big one. Oh gosh, another shrimp.
Shrimp. Do any of these rocks look loose?
No.
No.
If only we had our pry bar.
Yeah.
We could pry them all off so easily
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we had just taken them.
Can we pop
Pry
back
bar.
up or?
That whole part that sticks out there, just Try in the right place, pop. Oh, it comes out, no problem.
Put it on the roof rack.
Yeah,
Bring it right up.
easy peasy.
Oh, it's another one of
The
those.
bigger thing.
Oh,
Eels? Or is that a
eel.
different fish? Oh, it's a different fish.
Oh yeah, it's a fish.
Zoom in there, video.
Oh yeah.
So
is that
is-
like the tripod fish?
Rat tail?
Rat tail, yeah.
Oh.
Kind of a bigger one.
What was that? What was that?
That was a shrimp.
Shrimp.
Excuse me,
We got-
passing through.
Photobombed.
Shrimp bomb.
So the outside of
Cool.
this atoll is
Thank you.
volcanic
Careful,
rock
wide.
in this case.
Yes. So at one point this was active.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's on the same ridgeline as Bailulu.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a straight line.
So this would be at some point originated on the same
But
hotspot, probably?
The hotspot moves.
The plate moves.
No, the plate
the
moves.
plate moves,
The
yeah, sorry.
hotspot never moves.
Oh, there's another fish at 3 p.m. again.
Yeah, eagle eyes back there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why.
How big are these monitors?
How big are the monitors?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
don't know if that's a known
Maybe
number.
52s.
Any time to bump Argus in?
Yeah.
So actually, for this expedition, we're going to try to create the 3D models, right?
Yeah, we already have 9 or 10
Okay,
that
cool.
have been made, and then we have some that are still ready for us to run through the program. We just haven't had time to do that.
Mm-hmm. And is this the first time that the Nautilus is doing 3D models? I think so, right? Or not really?
No, Chris Roman
Oh, yeah,
um,
of course.
works on this.
Yeah, the Roman bottles
Yeah.
often edition.
Okay, cool. So, Andrew, that's the answer for your question. We do that. Pretty cool.
I like these circles with the pillow lava. I think that's where they
Yeah.
were.
It always like blows my mind to think that this was liquid at some point. It's crazy.
Here's a coral.
This whole thing here?
Where?
The fuzzy.
Oh.
The
Good eye,
fuzzy.
Becca.
Oh, down below.
I was looking at the one at 3 o'clock, but also that one.
Is that Chrysogorgia or Metallogorgia?
Metallogorgia.
Yeah, it's metal.
I thought I heard that earlier the year and I wasn't sure I heard it right. Now, it is a thing. Zoom in, please.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. There you go. Oh, and it has a... Is that a squat lobster there? Yeah.
Yep, looks like it.
Oh. Coral and lobster.
I'm gonna go in a little more.
Sure.
Oh, that's all I got.
Mary, can we show the sonar on the quad?
We can. As soon as I'm done with this.
Okay.
We're good on the Zoom.
Yeah, okay, full wide.
Nav, can I put the sonar up? Is that all right?
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to steal it from us.
There you go. And hello to our new viewer from Pittsburgh. So cool.
Yinzer's tuning in.
And yes, we checked the dark sediment sample. They were inorganic little rocks. Inorganic little rocks. Listen to me. We put the dark sediment on ethanol, right, Becca?
I'm trying to think with that one. I don't think we did.
Didn't you say that we put that in ethanol too?
Zoom in there.
Just in case we had some bacteria or something?
On this little guy?
There was a couple
Maybe I'm
other.
mistaken.
Oh, that's a cool sponge. There was a
Oh,
couple other
so
sediment samples that we put in ethanol
Oh.
that we weren't sure. So I think it was one of those.
Okay, okay.
We do have a container in seawater that'll be sent to a scientist who's interested in studying the microbes, but they don't need to be put in ethanol for that. They're just going to keep them in the fridge with seawater, and they'll do their analysis with that. They don't need to be preserved in ethanol for what they're doing.
It's hard to.
Cool. All right, full wide. I'll get this other guy off to the right.
So the 3D models are
Zoom in there.
are prepared in URI, right?
What, sorry?
The 3D models.
Yeah.
I think they can make them on the ship.
Oh.
They have the software.
Oh, are they made on? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you have the software. It's just that it takes time, so you're uploading a lot of photographs.
Okay.
It just takes a long time to process all of those.
Looks like Chrysogorgia.
Chrysogorgia.
That's the same as the last one we saw then.
Well, they're in a subgroup called Chrysogorgidae. There's a very small
unique.
difference in
Alright,
pronunciation between them. I'm sure I'm not doing the best job.
You do a great job, Becca. Yeah, some of our viewers are starting to recognize some of the coral species.
That's great. That's part of the reason we do this, try and educate people outside of this control van.
You know, another step in.
Yeah, sure.
So depending on the time of the day, our viewer numbers vary. So sometimes we have 100 to 100, more than
That little
that,
point
a
should
little less
stay
than that.
outside 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sunken shipwrecks are sometimes they're a very good place for marine life. They become kind of like reefs, depending on where they are. If they are shallower, they tend to get lots of sunlight, and if there are some nutrients around, they become very attractive to marine life to settle there. But sometimes if they are too deep, no light, there wouldn't be a good place.
Yeah.
And what exactly are we looking for tonight? Just exploring, right? Are we looking for something specific? Georgia?
Not
Oh, really?
sample wise.
Mhm.
We have just the standard requests for any rocks and then some biological samples, but there's nothing in particular that is desired for this site. I think the next watch we'll do some transects. But right now we only have a few more minutes, so we're just going to keep exploring.
Oh, it's so sad. We have only a few minutes.
Zoom in there.
Is that a sponge? What are you? Oh yeah.
Urchin.
Urchin?
Oh yeah.
Urchin.
Very white urchin.
Yeah, very white.
Oh, maybe light purple.
Very pretty.
All right, full wide.
Oh, and the shrimp.
Possible ID Echinotheridae.
Yeah, I think it's the same ones we've been seeing,
Echinotheridae.
just slightly lighter. Different species, but that's what, yep. That's what I think it is. I love our tag team, Becca.
That's cool.
Are we going upslope right now?
Yes, very much upslope. Is that a big coral?
I think so. Could be, well,
Yeah, it could be.
Good.
It is. A little bit far away for me to get to.
It's kind of on our way. We step
Yep.
in.
Yeah, bring him in.
We have a viewer that has seen a fish in the canyon shadow. Trying to see fish. Ah, so difficult. So we are in the South Pacific Ocean in the National Marine Sanctuary of American Samoa, exploring the Rose Atoll. And this is the southernmost territory of the United States and the largest national marine sanctuary. So the purpose of this whole expedition is to map the seafloor, collect some samples, biological and geological samples, and better understand what is down there. We're about to finish our watch here, and so we're gonna be listening to some voices, and we're switching pilots, navigators, and everybody. Whoa. So I'm still here for a couple minutes, but it will take a couple of minutes also until everybody gets set up.
See you guys in a few hours.
Yeah. So we'll be back in 8 hours. And you will stay in good hands with the next watch. So we wish you a great dive. I'm gonna step out, and you're gonna be with Maddie in the communications. I hope you guys have an awesome dive. See you in 8 hours. Bye-bye.
Yes. Maybe keep it here. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Otherwise, he always come and sit here. Yeah.